Alrighty, welcome back, folks. Roth here. Let me see. Um, I guess I should maybe put on the knee avatar. There you go. Alright, so it's been a while since I've done one of these drawings, and I've got the Steam client opened up and ready to boot up Scribble. Feel like it's been a while. June 9th was the last time I booted it up, and we're currently in July, late July. There was a recent art contest as well on June. I think I ended up in 3rd place or something like that. Got a little gift card from the dev team, which is quite nice. The last drawing that I uploaded was one fan art of Tomie, the Japanese horror based on Junji Ito. So I did a little drawing of that. Can't zoom in on the image, but you can see a little thumbnail preview there. I feel like I should turn this into like a speed art video when the time is right, and when I have time to create it. It shouldn't be too hard because I've got like the music and stuff ready for it to make it happen. And I'll possibly also upload to all the different platforms that I can when it's ready. Speaking of being ready, I'm not sure I'm quite content with the music playlist, so I'll play whatever I have on my Winamp. So yeah, I'll just have that play in the background while I do this new fan art. So this new fan art, or this piece I'm going to be working on tonight. Let me see if I can bring up the browser real quick. I want to show the the source that I'm going to be basing it on. Hopefully this captures it. Oh, there's a little pop-up window there. Alright. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to be basing it on, and this is their Kickstarter page for the new Little Nemo game that is slated for Steam and consoles. This is the Kickstarter page. Can I actually, let me see if I can actually move this around to the other screen. There you go. Maximize it so we can actually see. So there's the URL, you can find it there. And I don't know if I should play the trailer for this. But the Kickstarter crowdfunding has been a success. You can view the page here, Kickstarter/projects, and then Diesoft, then /little-nemo. You can find it. They also got an official website, diesoft.games/little-nemo. And apparently Peter Bergman from Anamanaguchi has worked on music, provided the music for the game. And I actually found out through his channel, Anamanaguchi's official channel, that a new Little Nemo game was in the works. It was the same day that they launched the Kickstarter, which is quite nice. So yeah, it's going to be landing on Switch as well, so it's quite nice. So you can adjust the volume a little bit. So he's got like a little different weapons here, including yo-yo, grapple yo-yo, bubble wand, pogo stick, monster claw, cape. Pretty cute little 2D platformer with hand-drawn animations and graphics. Quite nice. 3 different locations, or 6, and then more, as they describe it. I think there's a tier where you can design your own as well. You'll probably see it while we scroll down. Some of the guardians, some of the characters that we'll meet along the way. Guardians of Slumberland. So yeah, there was an original Little Nemo video game on the original Nintendo system, Nintendo Entertainment System, way back when, like 1989, 88, 89, somewhere around there. And there's also a movie. It was based on the animated movie. I've seen the movie, and I played the game, and don't remember much of the game. And it's just astonishing to see that there's a brand new Little Nemo game, because I don't remember when the last one was. I think the last one was probably on the Game Boy, like one of the Game Boy games, possibly. That one I don't really know too much of. Yeah. So I think the drawing that I'm going to do tonight is going to be based on this version of Little Nemo. Then I'll probably have him like throw the yo-yo, because I'm a huge fan of like yo-yos. Maybe not that huge, but like I enjoy yo-yos. Growing up. Some of the enemies here, we got the Rattler, beetles and stuff. Pretty neat. There's different tiers. The Kickstarter campaign. Oh, here we go. So one of the tiers you can design your own cat, Nemo's cat, which is pretty cool. And a statue of you? What? Oh man. Yeah. It's quite nice. I'll probably have to wait until it launches on Nintendo Switch. I would love to maybe get a physical version of this. But yeah, when it comes to Kickstarters, I haven't really backed many Kickstarters as of late. But this was one that really took my attention, and yeah, it's the latest one that I noticed. Yeah, pretty cool art, and I want to maybe base my drawing on this one, because they also have like an art contest going, and I kind of want to get that submitted as well. There's the team. There's the budget. Pretty cool. That's the end of it. There's also 2 pieces of music over on SoundCloud. Peter from Anamanaguchi has provided 1 piece of music for the main theme, and that's the main theme that you see in the trailer, the announcement trailer. And the announcement trailer was terrific. I loved everything about it. The animations, art, the music, really cool. But yeah, you can listen to it through YouTube, I think, or watch it through YouTube. Another piece of music here from Jonathan Bacon, Cool 3D World. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to show before I start putting up the Scribble. Alrighty, close that. I've also got other tabs open to multitask. So yeah, here is Scribble. Okay, let's boot it up. Oh, I should also maybe add some more tunes to the playlist before I dive deep into this this sketch, this drawing. I could probably keep it to the Scribble music too, but oh, I should also probably try to sign off of Steam before I get interrupted with messages. Let's see. Music. Man, I feel like I should have like a playlist like already ready. Now I gotta dig through all the folders, try to find all the tunes that I like. I usually just like keep it to the super lo-fi world, or what's to call it. That compilation is quite nice. Yeah, parts 1 and 2, I think both compilations are pretty chill to listen to. I gotta browse through folders and folders upon folders to find it. They're also on Bandcamp. Chill Tendo is another one that I tend to listen to a lot. Super Lo-Fi World, here we are. Let's carefully drag it over. I don't want to accidentally double click on it. Alright, Chill Tendo. Alright. I think I'll have that queue up on next. The Q key should be the Q, right? For Winamp. So I think that's all set. Alright, so back to Scribblet. Here's my profile. Let's check the gallery real quick. So yeah, you can see the last drawing I did was Tomie. I just named it Tomie 2022. I also did a Lechonk, Pokemon Lechonk, brand new Pokemon. This was the drawing that I submitted for the art contest. Yeah, ended up in third. There's Tomie. Pretty simple, just the decapitated head in a plastic bag. Pretty spooky, and Tomie series is meant to be spooky, but I feel like it's quite underrated. But if you missed this stream, I actually drew this on stream. It was the last time I did a Scribblet fan art. There's also some bugs in there, centipedes and all. Spooky and creepy. Alright, so this is Scribblet. It's a free game that you can download on Steam. And it's more of like an online Pictionary game that I tend to feature on Sundays. But I haven't played for a while. And they've got a free drawing mode, just right here. And that's what we're going to be using it for tonight. So let's click on free draw mode. Let's check out the canvas and features. So I can jump right in and start creating a new piece of artwork, or I can open up a previous drawing, like say that Tomie, and maybe if I want to update it, I could do that as well. So any unfinished artwork, I can probably come back to it later and finish it again. There's a button to open up the folder to, you know, save the image like in JPEG format and all that. It automatically, you know, goes into JPEG format. But we're gonna start a new piece of artwork, and I'm just gonna call this Little Nemo. Maybe Little Nemo 2022 or something. I'll just call it Little Nemo for now. It's my first ever fan art of Little Nemo. So here are the tools. Get your brush, eraser, fill bucket. For the simple tab, get these set of colors, solid colors, size of the brush. You can also adjust the size of the brush with the mouse scroll or mouse wheel. And by the way, I'm using a mouse to draw all of this. I'm using a legit mouse. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably also bring up the mouse thing, so I can actually show the mouse on screen. So you can get this up properly. I don't know if the program would be cooperating tonight. Oh, there we go. So on the right side here, I can probably just, I may just like move this over to this side or something, or maybe I can show the preview art of past drawings over here, but maybe I'll keep the mouse on this side. You can also see the controller too. That's what I use to play PC games. For those that, you know, that I want to play using the controller, it'll be on that side. So let me disable that for now, just so I can just show the mouse. I feel like I should maybe size this a little bit bigger. There we go. That way you can have the mouse in view. So there you go. You see me left clicking and right clicking. I'm actually clicking onto OBS. So I'll minimize that app, and let's see if I can display some art that I've previously done. Let's see, slideshow. There we go. Cool. So right there, you can see it on top right, underneath my username. So yeah, there was a drawing there of a tiger and a cat. I think I drew those back in January. So these are some of the drawings that I did in Scribble starting from January of this year, 2022. It's Kirby and the Forgotten Land fan art that I did earlier this year, just before the game came out. I turned that into a speed art video, and there's the Lechonk again. I also need to put the whatchamacallit. Oh, there's the Chocobo racing one. Oh, Tomie one, yeah. I also did Friday the 13th. So yeah, I'll probably leave it on there. So you can also invite people to join in on the canvas to draw. So it's got like this sort of like group drawing capabilities, and the list of users would be on this side. Same thing with like playing, a Scribble game. You get a list of folks in the lobby on this side. So right now it's just me, and there's the chat. You can also wave, send emotes in there. There's the wow and oops. Can't send too many yet, too fast. But yeah, there you go. There's a time limit. There's also an advanced tab. This is the tab that I'll be using most of the time. It's an eyedropper tool, and then there's a color wheel here, so you can adjust the colors, and then the transparency tool. It's like a bar that you can just shift upward and downward to adjust the transparency. Size of the brushes, presets. There's a line tool, and then shapes, outline, and then filled shapes. Save, undo, redo, delete, and so on. That's pretty much it. It's very simple. This button up here for sharing the image once you're done. Then you can just rename. And this is all single layer. So it's very basic, way more basic than, I want to say, like MS Paint even. So yeah, let's start with this image. Solid color. I want to see if I can figure out what color background I want to use. I definitely want to go with like a dark bluish color, maybe something like this, maybe even darker. Yeah, something like this maybe. And then I'll maybe add some clouds, maybe stars. I think the background is pretty important. Let's see, adjust the music a bit. Let's see. Okay, so I think I want to maybe start with some clouds. Let's shift this down to really, really light. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Bring it all the way down. I'm gonna play around with the layers a bit, or this color for now. It looks like it would be layered, but like each mark or each stroke you make, it's very light, but you know, it's layering on top of each other. And that is just how it makes it appear blurry because of the lightness of it. I'm just testing this out to see how the intensity of the colors would be before I continue. It's good to play around with it, test out different colors and how they mix some colors together, you know, just to get a little bit of a sense of how they look, how they would appear. Okay. I've also got the fan on. It's quite hot today in the 90s. I think it went up to like 95 or so. I had to help some family members install some AC air conditioners who were at their house. Yeah, quite some sweaty weather today. It's gonna be a lot more warmer tomorrow, I think, or just about the same, I think. So any outdoor activity, I definitely want to get up early and finish them all in the daytime, or you know, in the early morning. So I think my idea is I'm just gonna have some clouds in the background, maybe sparkling stars up in the corners here, and then I'll have little Nemo right near the center, like center left. Then he'll shoot up his yo-yo towards the moon. I think that's how I'm imagining it now at the moment. I noticed that there's like clouds in the background scrolling. There'll be different like patterns for the background, and once I'm finished with this session, I'll turn this entire drawing into like a time-lapse video, and then you'll see the different patterns scroll by as we've seen with past Scribble drawings. So hopefully the levels are fine, since I haven't really done one of these Scribble sessions for a while. And I know there's a couple of folks that have been looking forward to the next Scribble drawing, or Scribble section and section of the art category. Yeah, also make sure to set the category to art, because art sessions are normally on Wednesdays, at least for me. I was contemplating whether to play a game or maybe skip art and do a game, or maybe do art. And then I was looking to say, if I were to do art, what could I draw? I just remembered that, oh, you know what, I haven't done the little Nemo art yet, so here we are. So these past couple of tunes that I've just been playing through Winamp, they might be a little soft, and I intended it to be a little soft. There are tunes that I made in the past for unboxing videos, and the current one that's playing right now is based off of the Halloween Tree. It's an animated movie that I grew up watching back in, like, I want to say 1994, 1993, 1994, and I love that movie. It's all about Halloween, the origins of Halloween. It's just a bunch of kids trying to find that friend. His name was Pip, I think. Pip got turned into a pumpkin, and then they meet up with Mr. Moundshroud, who was voiced by Leonard Nimoy. I didn't know that until many years after. It was Leonard Nimoy. But now I own it on DVD. That's when I found out that it was him. But yeah, it's a Hanna-Barbera animated movie that used to play like around Halloween every year. I don't think they play it on TV anymore. It's such an old tune now, but it was one that really stuck with me all these years. And I'm just glad to own it on DVD now. Not even on Blu-ray, it's just only a DVD release. In a time where like Blu-rays are the norm. Man, these look like ice cream scoops. I don't know why they turned out to be ice cream scoops, but we'll just roll with it. Hey there, JT. Welcome in, my dude. What inspired this artwork? I don't know. I'm just so I'm not. I don't know. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Little Nemo NES game. But there's a brand new game that's gonna be coming out soon on Switch. There's a Kickstarter game. If you seek back on YouTube, you can find you can see that I was browsing the website. But there's a Kickstarter for it. I think you'll probably find it easily. You search through the you know, your favorite web search engine. But Little Nemo Kickstarter, and you'll be able to find it. I think the full title is Little Nemo and the Guardians of Slumberland. But yeah, it's gonna be a brand new, like, Little Nemo game. Not really attached to any of the past titles or anything. It's all brand new. I think all new characters as well. But yeah, it just got successfully funded recently, and I just can't wait for the game to come out. I just really hope that they get a physical release, maybe one of the, regular publishers or distributors that do the physical releases, like limited run games or something, or maybe someone else like Strictly Rare. They could do something. Let's put another cloud down here. Yeah, I feel like I should probably take my time with this drawing. This is going to be a long session, I feel. I kind of want to get it to look, as good as I can. So I think this might turn out to be like a 3-hour session. We'll see. I took a short nap earlier. I was going to hop on a little sooner, but I think after that nap, I'm a little more energized, but also trying to stay cool too, because it's quite hot today. Even at nighttime now, it's still pretty hot. Only got the fan on. The AC was on, but I turned it to fan mode because it's get a little too cold. So right now we're just starting off with some clouds. Pretty soon I'll add some stars and then think of how I'm gonna pose the character. Hope you're doing well tonight. Quite a chill night so far. Chill, or warm night, but trying to chill with the warm night. I don't remember if they ever released the NES game for like the Virtual Console. I think they might have. I just don't recall if it was released on the Wii Virtual Console, if ever. Let me see if I can. Man, some of these tunes are like the volume is like unnormalized. Alright, I'm just gonna draw some random lines. See what comes up. I was thinking to maybe add like a mushroom platform, because there would be a stage where you would hop around on top of like a mushroom platform, like typical 2D platformers would. But I think starting off with like clouds is fun. Typical clouds. Because the whole theme of the game is like you're in Slumberland, like dreaming. Like this dreamland, which they call Slumberland, and then yeah, you just go off on an adventure and stuff. You get all these items, yo-yo and stuff, pogo stick. Hop around, there's enemies. And then you go collect the moons, I think. At least in the new game. Oh, there's a trailer for it too on YouTube, so if you want to look that up. The music's great, the graphics. I feel like it's not really gathering enough attention, like not enough exposure. But I think smaller sites that cover Nintendo news definitely would have covered it by now. But I don't know. It doesn't seem to have garnered enough attention as like Undertale. Like I feel it's not to the level of Undertale just yet. I think oh man, I don't know. If it could tap into that sort of crowd, I'm not sure. I mean, getting the exposure is fine, but like I'm not sure if gathering that type of crowd would be fun. Because you know how sometimes, like, you know, that sort of fan base can get a little toxic, maybe more than a little. Same thing with Cuphead. Like sometimes, like Cuphead fan base is just way too loud, like way too toxic. But especially the Undertale crowd. I don't know why. The game is fine and all too, but man, sometimes it's just they get way too much. But yeah, I hope that, you know, this game, Little Nemo, would get some exposure. Like, I feel like it deserves it. And it's a very small team that's working on it too. That's why, like, places like Kickstarter would have, like, all these little cool projects in the works. But yeah, this is the latest like project on Kickstarter that I'm most interested in. It really struck my fancy. I don't want to put too much detail in the clouds, but you get the idea. Again, these look like ice cream scoops. I feel like I should, I don't know, maybe add a little more color or something to it. But keeping like a light, like a faded lightness to it is fun. Get little bumps in there. I don't know if there's a name for like parts of a cloud. Is there? I feel like the farther we go back there, the more they would be. Oh, maybe I can probably like do like different colors or something. Yeah. Due to the lighting, I feel like they would be like different colored. Gotta have some fluffy cloud in there. I feel like this is starting to become like a Bob Ross or Bob Roth session. The more I talk about these clouds. I was hearing someone I need respect. I was trying to listen to how they pronounce Bob Ross. Like, they meant to say Bob Ross, but they pronounce it like Bob Roth. Like my name at the end. It could be the microphone that they're using, but I don't know. For some reason I heard my name in there. Oh, this is the tune that I made for Highlander. Well, I wonder how old Highlander is now. Has it been 40 years? 1986 was the first film, I know that. Because I actually have it on Blu-ray. Was it 86? I think it's 86. The first Highlander film. The best one in the series. I didn't rewatch that someday. I just found out recently that I could get the Blu-ray disc to read in one of my media players, and I feel like I could maybe screen it over on Discord, so I can actually watch my Blu-rays and just screen it through Discord. Okay. Add one more here. Yeah, I feel like I should like colorize this a little more. Maybe add some pinks to it. I think it would add more. Make it a little bit more colorful, I think. We'll get to it. Only like a half hour in. Saving room here because I want little Nemo to be close to the center. Down here would be the clouds. I kind of want to keep this bar at the top here clear a little bit because I'm gonna be cropping this for the thumbnail, I want to say. Because the aspect ratio for this canvas is not quite 16 by 9. It's like a weird aspect ratio. I talked to the devs of Scribble about adjusting it, and they said no can do. So it's gonna be stuck to this aspect ratio forever, for as long as I continue to use this program or game. But yeah, they would have to reprogram the entire game to resize the canvas. But that's gonna be a lot of work. Yeah, you're gonna be hearing a lot of clicking. I don't know if it's picking up on the mic, but there's definitely a lot of clicking. But make sure to compress it or add compression or noise reduction so that we'll just normally pick up the voices. Here's why Animal Crossing still has pixel art for patterns and doesn't just let you paint like this. I know, right? The year 2022. I mean, I guess they want to keep it classy and simple. But then they have the smoothing effect. So, I mean, the smoothing is something brand new, and they're you know, I guess in that way they're upgrading little by little, increments at a time, incremental updates at a time. You know how Nintendo is. But the smoothing effect is pretty neat. I didn't really get to spend much time in the drawing part of Animal Crossing. I did some here and there, mostly for the Mario. During Mario Day, I think I spent some time in the pattern maker in Animal Crossing. I spent a good like half hour towards the end of the stream when I used to do those Animal Crossing streams. But yeah, I did like a Mario hat, Superstar, Super Mushroom and stuff. It's pretty fun. I still haven't even posted those codes. Like, there's a way to upload them to the Nook thingy. I forgot what it's even called now. The oh my gosh, what are those sisters? The kiosks? pattern kiosks. I don't even know what it's called now. I forgot what it's called. But the kiosks over at the sisters' shop. I think I've only got like 2 patterns uploaded ever, and I just totally like forgot to upload the Mario ones I did, so that other folks can use it. Oh, there was also a Batsmaru that I did. Batsmaru, Sanrio. That was pretty fun. I had to represent my Batsmaru because they were coming out with some Hello Kitty collabs for Animal Crossing, and they didn't have my Batsmaru. So I had to draw my Batsmaru on my own to represent my character, or my favorite character from Sanrio. The smoothing effect was both good and bad. It's frustrating sometimes. Smooth in a way I didn't want. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it was a little bit something. I know those feels, man. Like when you try to get like a certain shape to look a certain way, and then it's like, it doesn't look like how I want it to look. So it's like you gotta come up with like a different technique to adjust to that smoothing effect. I wish they could come up with a way where it can adjust the amount of smoothing for that specific section, but then that's gonna be a lot of work just to improve one part of Animal Crossing, because I feel like even though a lot of the designs come from the pattern making themselves, that's how you customize your island even further, but that's very important too. I feel like they should prioritize that. I don't know, like that is something that they could definitely focus on prioritizing in the future title. But I feel like they just want to keep it simplified. Anyway, I kind of miss playing New Horizons, but I feel like, I don't know, I spent enough time in that game. Unless they come up with like something huge that would make me want to go back to playing it. I don't really see enough reason to go back to playing it. I've already spent like over 1,000 hours and played it every day for a full year. Streamed it every day for a full year. That's not something that everyone can say or do. But yeah, did pretty much like almost everything. All the chores, all the daily chores, getting all those Nook Miles, 1 million Nook Miles. Like top 10 people in the world. 1 million Nook Miles. The first 10 people in the world that I found. And I checked through Twitter to see who else has gotten 1 million Nook Miles. It was only like less than a handful of other people that has tweeted about it. Who has played every day, legitly, no time travels, or no modifications or manipulation. Just playing the game regularly, doing those daily chores. It was a chore, like it was a chore to play the game. But man, after that, I don't feel like going back to it. Some of those updates, they just arrive way too late, and I feel like the developers would learn a lesson by now. Like, don't put out those updates so late. Like, put it out within the year. But then, then there's still some folks that continue to play it even after long after release. Boot it up once in a while. Get those weeds picked out. And it's nice that this time with this iteration, Animal Crossing, like the weeds are less, they're more friendly. They're not as terrible and frightening as before. So it's quite nice when I witnessed that. Like other players were anticipating their town to be covered with weeds. Then once they log back in, it's only like a little patches of weeds here and there, not as much as the older games. So it's quite nice. At least that part they're a little more friendly. I really love the GameCube game still. Something about it just so cozy and pure. Yeah. Could be the graphics. The graphics, the tunes. The tunes were more. I remember you did a video on that too, and I fully agree. The tunes were more percussive. Like there's more percussion in the beats, whereas the new one is more. It's more jazzy, more chill, more organic, and more realistic, but totally different sort of vibe. A more chill vibe, not as toony or percussive. Yeah, I think percussive is the right word to describe the older tunes. I think I'm more a fan of the City Folk. Like everything about City Folk, it was like one of the top moments for me, and that's like I think that's my second entry into the Animal Crossing, or my second experience in the Animal Crossing series, and I really enjoyed it. I remember doing like a 5-hour stream back in 2008 when it first came out. I think you were there. Like I think I remember you tuning in to way back on Ustream. Yeah, those were fun times. 5,000 people watching, I think, at that time. Early release copy, because I found it at Walmart. And I knew that game wasn't supposed to be out yet, and for some reason it was just out on the shelves, and I had to get like 2-3 copies. I forgot how many copies exactly, but I had like more than one. I bought more than one. Whatever copies they had on the shelves, I just bought them all at the time that day. Went to a nearby Wendy's and then got home and set up a stream and started broadcasting it for like 5 hours. The longest I've ever done at that time. And then yeah, continued to play it another 3 hours the next day until the game actually came out officially. Man, if I can go back to that day or that night, I think I would probably set up the stream with higher quality, maybe, and maybe test out, like do like quality tests, because I had an older, wait, it was just my normal computer that had like an early capture device. It wasn't really meant for game streaming. It was just meant to capture, like, you know, VHS or whatever device, like a VCR or video camera that supports RCA cables. But it was meant to watch TV. It was a WinTV Go Hauppauge. Yeah, it was a WinTV from Hauppauge. Because back then, there weren't any companies that were creating like capture devices specifically for video game systems yet, until a couple years later. But back then, 2008 was not. It wasn't really like streaming video games wasn't really that big, that huge. Let's see, can I reduce this a bit? GameCube title was more recognizable tracks, yeah. And I feel like some of those tunes carried over to the next few games. The theme song especially. The main theme song. I think for GameCube, I know that one was a little bit different from the other Animal Crossing games. Some sparkles here. I think the DS and the Wii, so Wild World and City Folk, and also New Leaf, like those 3 titles, I think for me. had some iconic tunes. There's this one star. This is like very Super Nintendo-y sort of star sparkle. Let's see how many more I can add to this. Let's see, like a little small one. Oh snap. Oh, this is the tune I made for Fall Guys. Yeah, a little trance beat to it. Well, I've got this align tool. I don't really use the line tool, but once in a while, if I remember to use it, I use it. Okay, we got a little one here. Wait, I really like the intro, like main theme for Wild World and City Folk, especially. And then New Leaf came out, and the main theme for that, they changed it up, but it doesn't really borrow the melody from the past two games before that. But I still liked it. I still like the main tune that they had for New Leaf. Because it still had that chill, relaxing vibe to it. But man, that game was really good. Like between that and City Folk, I think like either one you cannot go wrong with. Let's get a few dots here and there. The little ones. And it's starting to look like a Super Nintendo art, like 16-bit style. Like if you zoom out. Right. So I think over here it will be like a moon. Like one of, not like a moon, but like one of the collectible moons. Or maybe I can just add like a regular moon in the back, and then he'll just like whip his yo-yo to whatever. At least that's what I'm thinking. Do you want to add like a crescent moon, whatever? Oh, let me go to the super lo-fi world here. There we go. This compilation is my name. Yeah, I'll probably stick to this compilation for a while. Right. How about if I add another one here? Oh, I totally forgot to save the image. Alright, let's see that again. There we go. That's the first save. That's the thing I forgot to do. Hmm. Maybe I should add like a ring around it or something. Got a lightly go around. Well, there's a new game out called Stray. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's about a cat. You can play as a cat. It's pretty hype at the moment. But I think it's only on PlayStation and Steam. It's got like this sort of cyberpunk-ish post-apocalyptic future setting run by robots, and you gotta make your way through the city. It's quite a neat concept. Definitely the perfect game for a cat person. Well, you can also do the Control C for undo. Okay, yeah, keep it like that, I think. Maybe I'll do like little. There we go, something like that. Probably won't be noticeable unless you like look really close to it. Add some more dots around here. I feel like this could end up being like a starting screen, starting soon screen. Maybe it should. I don't know. I could maybe like once I turn into a time-lapse video, it'll probably end up being like a starting soon screen. If ever I were to stream Little Nemo. Once it's finished, I think I'd probably use it as a starting soon screen. Which is why having it in like 16:9 is important, so I can just crop that part out. Which is, you know, only keeping that part. Let's add one more. I feel like this part should be where the moon would be. I don't know, we'll see. Let's add this one star. Oh, I should also link the Kickstarter. Why didn't I think of doing that? Let's see if we can find it now. Oh, this is official Twitter. So Soft Games is the developer. Find it here. Oh, what the? I don't know why. Oh, I think I must have banned the dies part of the word. So it might not pop up regularly, but let me see if you can find the Kickstarter again. Huh. The Nemo. Oh, here it is. Hopefully this pops up. There you go. There's a Kickstarter link for it. And the website should be able to find it neatly. Yeah, it's gonna be based off of that. I think this might take a little longer than I think it would. At least I'll try to take my time drawing this. We'll see. But averaging around like 3 hours. Those circles though. I could probably use this shape tool thingy. Let's see if it works now. There we go, something like that. And then maybe I'll add another one here. Not too much though. So we can fade it out a bit. See a little stronger. Yeah, I realize it would be bedtime for most books. But yeah, sometimes stream sessions go on a little late than usual. Well, I guess this would be the usual time. But then the unusual time would be early in the day. Okay, there we go. So we can get a little darker here. Ba, 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 ba. Sparkly stars. I noticed there's a lot that's going on within the Ninjala and Splatoon 2. But I feel like they need to come up with a Splatoon 3 really soon. I see some folks are pretty excited for its anniversary. Oh, and speaking of anniversaries, I think it's also the anniversary of Pokemon Unite, because I just downloaded an update, huge update for Pokemon Unite. I still have it installed on my Switch. I just haven't really played it. I just log on to collect my my coins, my daily coin for that game, and that's pretty much it. And then send the freebies over to a friend list. And I know Dan hops on there sometimes too. Should I add some more colors to the clouds? Let's see what works. Let's get some pinks in there, purples maybe. I feel like it would work when it's like daytime, not so much nighttime, I think. Yeah, I think this would be a little too bright for clouds. I'll just add like a little bits here and there, little patches. Just to give it a little bit more dimension. Lightly. I love this tune. This tune is based off the Astral Objection or Observatory? Astral Observatory from Majora's Mask. Probably one of my favorite tunes from that soundtrack, from that game. First time I entered that area, I was taken away by that tune. Really love it. And I had to, I think it was like 2002 when I played it, or somewhere around that year. The game came out in 2000, but I played it in 2002 on the N64. I just remember that part. I remember loving that part. As you entered, it just didn't really quite fit the context of what was happening as I heard it. Because you were entering that area to talk to one of the scientists. I think he's a scientist that's in there. And then just some sort of like simple quest. And then you hear that tune. I don't know why they had that tune for that specific area, but it just definitely turned out to be one of my favorite tunes from that soundtrack. Probably of the series, even. But it can't really top Kakariko Village or Great Fairy's Fountain, I think, for me. Those are the top three for me, I think, when it comes to the Zelda soundtracks. Kakariko Village, I can listen to that all day. Especially since I'm so used to it back in the Super Nintendo, A Link to the Past. I would hang out at Kakariko Village all afternoon just listening to that tune. Super Nintendo soundtracks, man. Anyone has grown up in that era on those games, Chrono Trigger. But you would know some of those tunes on that system. It's just masterpieces. Yeah, adding some lightness to the clouds here definitely gives it a little more dimension. Although I don't know where the light would be coming from. I could add like a moon up here or something, but that's like taking up the entire canvas, which I kind of don't want to do. I gotta find where I can watch the Little Nemo animated movie again. I don't think it's on any of the streaming services, but yeah, I'm not sure. It was like, I think it's like Fox that made it, or at least it's under 20th Century Fox, so it could be on Disney Plus then, if that's the case. We'll have to look it up. Or it could be WB, I know it's one of them. It has to be. Because the animation style for it was like more on like the Fox side. It's like early 90s Fox. Like late 80s, early 90s. It sort of reminds me of another drawing that I did earlier. It was like one of a cat. I think I did it sometime in February, which I lost because Scribble program had an update that didn't save the drawings to the favorites folder. So I just like lost that drawing. The more drawings I did. I didn't realize until much later. But luckily I have the stream archived, because I did do it on stream. Just in case something like that would happen. So I may actually end up doing a time lapse of it. Once I find some time to. There we go, add some more details. Kind of look like ice cream scoops. Yeah, I could definitely go for some ice cream. There we go, something like that. Okay. I don't know if I want to add any darker colors around it. Alright. Now it's time to maybe start drawing a little Nemo. Alright, so I kind of want to base this off the master pajamas. I forgot what the pajamas is even called, but there's a specific version of the pajamas that is like white themed. It's like white and then ivory colored. So that's like the pinnacle or optimal pajamas, pair of pajamas that you get in the game, or something like that. Or I could go with the standard blue. I think the baby blue as well. Let's see, make sure I've got some tabs open here. Huh. Interesting. Let's go with a dark blue. See, it's weird that I have to really go close. If this thing was a little bit bigger, I could definitely want to be able to select like a darker color. But it's the best we can do. So I think let me see how I'm gonna draw this guy. I was thinking to maybe also add a pogo stick. He'll be on a pogo stick, and then whipping out the yo-yo. I want to try to have the yo-yo looking like a 3D one. So this part's gonna be pretty crucial. Also trying to imagine how the size is gonna look. So it's gonna be somewhere around here, from top of his head. Then I want his foot to be somewhere here. So it's like left, center, And then that way I would have room for the yo-yo to come out here. It's gonna cover these clouds right here. We'll see. Gotta make sure to start with a light. Let's see how this looks. Oh, barely see that. Nope, can barely see that. Okay, there we go. Let me see a little bit. Alright. Let's figure this out. Man, that's a little bit too light. Try to figure this out here. It's got like little bangs that go up. Not quite sure what color I'm going to make his hair. So the ultimate pajama suit would have purple hair. And each of these suits would have like different colors too. Suits, by suits I mean pajamas. Bananas in pajamas, walking down the stairs. I remember that show. Used to play right before Sailor Moon. WB. I think for the next hour, it's gonna be a while. Oh man, I feel like the head is gonna be a little bit bigger than I imagined. But we'll see. Try to give him like a chubby look. Toony, maybe almost like Scott Pilgrim style, but not really. Not that wild of like a look, but like more homey feeling, I think. If that means anything. Yeah, just give him some bangs. Got that bed hair, sleepy bed hair. Yeah, I think we'll just go around his ear like this. I think the hair comes out this way too. Like tough to see, but let me see if I can bring the color up more. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about the yo-yo. Like, would have to use his right arm. But maybe I can make it like. I was thinking to maybe have his arm raise up, and then the yo-yo would be like going down this way. But then it'll be like an arch. But maybe I'll have his arm come up this way instead of like straight across. But I think straight across would make sense. We'll see. Alright, let's get a lighter color. Maybe I should have started with a lighter color instead. Oop. Not that strong. I like this, I think. This hand will come out this way. He's also got 4 fingers. Not sure why they chose to give the characters 4 fingers. But I guess that's, you know, like part of that old school style. Way back when, where characters like The Simpsons and old animations, where it's like, if it's a human character, or just any toon, have just 4 fingers. Mostly because it's just easier to draw or something. There we go, 4 fingers. Keep it close to the original. How the creator originally intended. So it's gonna come out like this, somehow like this, I think. Then let me see if I can fit its legs and stuff. This could be something like this. You know, maybe I could probably have his leg come out. This way or something. And then the other leg would be like so here I just like use the background color to color over it rather than using the eraser. I think the eraser would just like turn it back to the default canvas color. Alright, I gotta figure out what color I wanna, or what pose I want for the legs. Oh, let me see if oh, here we go. I think I'll probably just have his legs go out this way. And then this one would be bent like this. Yeah, something like this, I think. It's got that almost like superhero move, or pose, I mean. Yeah, there we go. That fits. It kind of looks like Goku with a silhouette. Like young Goku from Dragon Ball. There we go, we got it. Trying to figure out how the legs would go. I think we got it. So yeah, I think this, the pajamas is gonna be blue, I think. It's gonna be kept blue. Although I would like to see how it would look in white pajamas. Maybe I can add some like highlights. Ba, 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 ba. I start adding colors to the pajamas. Once I get down to shape, I'm good. Not sure where I'm gonna place this arm. I think it's just gonna go this way. There's a part of the pajamas where it's like it's got like a square or rectangle across this, the chest. Oh. So you can get the right blue. It's like a blue, like a Discord color blue. It's supposed to be a little bit more teal, I think. So let me see if we can find it. Oh, there we go. I think this color will do. I feel like I should like go lightly on this color. Pretty much the entire PJs would be one single color aside from the rectangle across the front. So it's very simple design. Go. Get the color. I feel like it should be a little bit more greener. I don't know. I think light blue. The light blue is sort of fun, but I feel like it would be a little bit greener color since it's at nighttime. Anyway, it's out at nighttime. Should be a little bit more darker, so this would be a daytime color though. I'm not sure about the right hand or the left arm. I could either here, I'm gonna try drafting it out. I could make it so that it comes out this way. Instead of like going downward that way. Okay, yeah, something like that. Alright, I think maybe the hair, I'll probably light it up a little bit too. Although I know that the hair is going to be a little bit darker. It's going to end up being a little bit darker. But maybe I can add highlights to it. At least this way we can actually see how the shape of it would look like. And it stands out more from the background. He's got some hairs in the back here sticking out. Ba, 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 ba. Imagine it was like completely all in cyan or light blue color. Ba, 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 na, na. Let's make this one a little bit longer. This would be a sideburns. And the ear would come out here. Just a simple looking ear. Let's get some of the skin in. There you go, just fading the colors in, I think it's more ideal. Then doing like solid color. I think I'd probably still add the outline to it. I feel like maybe going for like a sort of CG look. Not really CG, but you know, soft colors, soft shading, I think would look well, go well with this art style, I think. Like maybe doing without the outlines. would be neat. That way it would stand out from the official art. So we'll see. We're about an hour and a half in. And we're now getting down to drawing the character. I still feel like this would probably take another hour. Maybe another hour and a half, we'll see. Imagine floating hamburger right here. Little Nemo's reaching out for the hamburger and fries. I had a chicken sandwich yesterday. I think I had some fries just before I hopped on to Months Under Generations Ultimate. Oh man, imagine giving this guy like a small tiny face. It'll be very meme-like. It's true. Alright, let's have the hand stick out. I feel like I still need to adjust the colors for the pajamas. I'll probably start adding some shadows to it. Shadows and maybe some whites for the highlights, so it looked a little more 3D-ish. Hey there, Boat Ladder. Welcome on in. Is Pete on tonight? I was hoping that Pete would hop on to do some more Stray. I'll be looking in his channel if he does. Doing well tonight, Boat Ladder? Yeah, we're getting some chill fan art session tonight. I was wondering like whether I should do games or maybe I should do some art. Then I just remembered that I was supposed to do a drawing of Little Nemo. So here's Little Nemo, based on the brand new game that's just gonna be coming out, or in the works right now. So be out for Switch and Steam. Not sure about the other consoles though, but for sure it's definitely gonna be on Steam, or Steam and Switch. I'm doing good. Trying to stay cool. It's a pretty hot day. It's gonna be another hot day tomorrow. So I got my fan on. Might swap to AC soon, but holding it in there. Also trying to stay hydrated as well. Oh man, having this guy, I don't normally draw characters with like 4 fingers. This looks like it's like the reverse hand rather than the right hand. Maybe I should make this finger go up a little more. Yeah, the heat's been bad. Oh really? Wow. Yeah, I'm over on the East Coast, and I would assume like most everyone over on the East Coast are suffering from the heat. Yeah, heat wave coming in. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see how I'm gonna have this hand over here. I think I'll just have it like this. Midwest worse than normal? Oh man. Yeah, this feels like typical summer. Like there's been past years where we've had like 90 and up, and definitely 100 and up, but we're like close to that 100, and it's just as how I remember. But yeah, it's important to stay inside, stay under shaded areas. Like I had to help some family members install some ACs over at their house. Yeah, being out there, even in the car, like man, it's like ooh. Yeah, just gotta be in the shaded area. Like once you step into that car, ooh, heat wave, man. Especially when it's like parked in the sunlight. That's another thing. But yeah, being outdoor, you gotta be smart about it. Find some shade if you can find some. Then park like either under a tree or something with a shade, if you can find one. Otherwise, have some way to block out the sun. Oh boy. I think I might just keep that arm that way. Let's see if I could get this part colored in. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this game. Right now it's in the Kickstarter crowdfunded state. The fate of Kickstarter. But yeah, right now the project's been successfully funded, so that part is good. And paying close attention to their to the progress of development. Also in their official Discord server. One of the mini servers that I'm in, like already at the max 100 number of servers. I think this one being the latest one. This one, the Ninja Turtles one. Most of the servers that I'm in are like 80% indie games related, or just video games in general. Some are art. A good portion are Twitch related, or a mix of things. Alright, let's see. I think this front part here should be a lighter color. Might be white or something. Let's see. think like this color would be fine, like shaded white. I was mentioning earlier that I wanted to see the little Nemo movie again. It's been a long time since I've last seen it. I don't think it's on any of the streaming services, which is why it's important to like own the physical copy of it. I don't think I ever owned it. I know it released on DVD, but just never got a chance to pick it up. Oh, he does have a zipper here, so I might actually add that later. So also, let me see, he seems to also have like a hood attached to the PJs. Also, I intend on maybe adding some highlights to the PJs, so see if I'll get some here, lightly. There we go. A little bit of highlights. Not sure if that's the right color though. Yeah, definitely have some on the back here. Let's have some shadows. This would be a good color, I think. Okay, I think this color works. Oh, I think the rectangle part here goes a little bit further down. Then it curves around, I think. I'll figure it out. Let's get some shades here. It's actually a good transparency level. We're adding shaded colors to it. Maybe we should add like a tougher purple in there to make it look a little more darker. Also seems to have like a lining across the side. So you can get it right here. Man, I remember. I know I used to have like PJs as a kid. I just forgot how they looked. I think I also had like a light blue one just like this, but it didn't have like a square in front or anything. Maybe it did. I don't maybe recall that far. I guess the closest thing to pajamas nowadays, like when it comes to like onesie style pajamas like this, would be the onesie. I do have a sloth one. And I rarely wear it. I only wore it once, and it was on stream. Quite embarrassed by it, but it was pretty fun though. It's comfy. I got caught wearing it, and a family member walked in and saw me wearing it, and just like smiled. It's like, what are you wearing? Oh man. I was like, be quiet, I'm streaming. Yeah, it's just like a sloth outfit. Which I feel like it would have been a nice one to wear for the occasion. I think it was a birthday stream a couple years back, I think. Go a little bit darker. Let's go lighter. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's probably a hood coming from the back here. I should probably add that. Alright, let's see if we can get that hood drawn here. Make it look a little bit wobbly. Let's color it up. There we go, something like that. I gotta make it come across the shoulder. Like so. Huh. I feel like this part is like a little bit. Maybe I should make it a little bit more thin. I think it's fine. It's more apparent here, but it kind of looks like a cape too. Now, there's also a cape item that the character wears or gets later on in the game, I think. It's shown in the Kickstarter. But I guess I would assume that the cape would be a little bit longer, going down to the legs or something. But it's fine. Yep, definitely want to save that ASAP. Alright, let's see if get color. Shading, I mean. I like a dark purple would do, I think. Shading. Oh man, that's a lot better right there. See? Sometimes you just gotta mix colors together and see what works. And a lot of the times, like cyan, blue, and purple seem to go really well together for some reason. Magentas too. Mix in some magentas, you get some really cool neon mix. Spacey. Maybe some yellows too. Like those are some good colors. Ba, 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 ba. Here, let's get some more down here. Cross his arms. Do-do-do. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I think the shade, I think mixing it with the background color, the dark teal, makes for an ideal color. Like shading color, I mean. Which is quite nice. Let's get some shadows underneath the head. Hey there, good crab frog. Come in, buddy. How's work? I feel like I should ask that more often. Or I guess anyone that enters, for that matter. Work same old, same old. I figure it would be just, just good to ask anyway. Yeah, right now we're doing a little fan art in Scribble. It's been a while since I've done one of these. This one's going to be based on a little indie game that's coming out soon. Not soon, but it's definitely in the works. Called Little Nemo. But it's the same Little Nemo that that was turned into a movie, animated movie back in late 80s, early 90s. Pretty old movie. And it was also a video game. It was a video game adaptation of the movie. Originally, it started out as a comic. I believe it's a comic. But I've never read that comic. It's a pretty old story. It's either a comic or a book. It might have been a book. But I've seen some comics of it. Like images of it. And there's a new iteration. It's going to be coming out for Switch and Steam. It's called Little Nemo and the Guardians of Slumberland. So this is going to be based off that design. Oh man, see, I like that color combination. Purple and the cyan blue. It's pretty nice. Pretty good aesthetics. I feel like I should add some more purples in the front here. Shading. Let's lightly go across. Add some more here. here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, did you get to finish Stranger Things, by the way? I don't remember if I don't remember if we got to talk about it. But I feel like we did. I think it was the it was I think we talked about the first part, like after part 1, but the part 2 season 4 finale is quite outstanding. I feel like it's I still stand by it, and it's probably the best season. The best season of the show so far. Definitely tops season 3 for me. In there. Some more shade. We gotta get his neck in there. Let's go back to the skin color. Oh, a little bit lighter. Also, may want to keep it a little bit dark because of shadows. Oh yeah, actually, it would be really cool if we could have the hair see-through. Like certain art styles would have like space backgrounds, and then the space backgrounds would shine through some of the elements of character art. Like pieces of the character would be transparent, which makes it look pretty nice. Spacey and very artsy. Also, hope you're dealing with the weather well. Because man, 90-degree weather is just like hard to manage. I mean, not that hard, but you know, as long as you got an AC installed, some ice cold water, good to go. Speaking of water, I need to hydrate. Oh boy. Just let me know how the tunes are coming out. Maybe it's a little low. I could bump it up a little bit. Wow, seeing the thumbnail preview over on OBS looks pretty neat. I hope it shines through on the Twitch live channels. Maybe I'll probably give this guy some a little bit of purple hair or something. Blues maybe more purpley, like reddish purple. Alright. Better now. Let's see how it actually looks. I start adding some color to it. Although it would be neat to make the hair transparent and then have the stars shine through. That is really neat. I forgot what the color I used initially for the outline. Testing out the drawing. Yeah, let's try this color here. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Yes, let's try and fill in the color a little bit. Although maybe having a color that's similar to the background color would be nice. This purpley one, however. There you go. Yeah, this actually looks fun. I think I like this color. Goes well with the outfit, I think. You know, I might actually use this to jot down the eyes and the rest of the face. There we go. You got some hair colored. Let's not forget the ones back here. See, I really like the simplicity of the drawings, the official art of this game. It's very friendly looking. Toony, like Toony enough. Like classic Toony even. Comic style. Alright. Should definitely add some more shading to the hair. Alright. Save that. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh my my gosh. I'm like looking over to the side and I see Blondie's stream. I see Blondie's stream. And I see myself on her friend list. He's just trying to get the witch in the woods, little witch in the woods, to work. Alright, trying to figure out how I'm gonna add the face. I could probably do like a little small face like this. Whoop! You know, that's actually not bad. It kind of looks like one of the memes. Let's see. Let's bring up the darkness a little bit. I think the eye would probably be somewhere over here. Let's get another one. You know, this reminds me of little twin stars from Sanrio. I was just chatting about Sanrio earlier due to Animal Crossing, like the collab that they had for New Horizons. Speaking of which, I saw some Animal Crossing cards, the amiibo cards over at Target. I was thinking to maybe pick up a package or two. Because I don't think I've ever seen them in stock before until a few days ago. Not sure how big I want the eyes to be. I could also make it with like regular eyes, like pupils and stuff, but I would probably give it like the classic look, like how in the animated movie, but then also having the shape of how he looks in the current game or the new game. So maybe combining both styles together, I think it could work. But you know what? I think I'll probably keep it to simple. Sort of like little twin stars, Sanrio, and a boy and his blob. That was an old, another old NES game. Just like Little Nemo, platformer, 2D platformer, puzzler. And Way Forward Tech did a remake for the Wii back in 2009, 2010. And it was a pretty good remake. Definitely one that is deserving of a remake. Way Forward's best known for all their retro style works. Shantae singing as a shanty. Let's get this guy like a more rounded nose. There's the eyes. Go a little lighter here. Smaller. Oops. Want to give it like that. Little nub on the nose. So another thing that we cannot do is we cannot zoom in. So depending on the monitor, like the bigger the monitor, probably the better having a 1080p monitor and up helps quite a lot. Also, maybe having a right mouse. Although the mouse I'm using is a standard old Microsoft optical 2-button mouse, USB laser mouse, I think. Not sure if this is the right mouth placement. Should probably give it like a little lower. Compared to the original art, I think it should be a little lower. Alright, let me see if I can bring it down a bit. Oh my gosh, you can see it like slowly fade away. It should be somewhere down here, I think. Yeah. Not sure if it's gonna match up with the nose though. That's okay. We'll make it work. There we go, something like that. Man, I still feel like I should probably do some outline, but I don't know. Maybe I'll probably like outline some parts of the hand or something, just to give it a little more clearer shape of how the fingers are supposed to be. There you go, something like that. I need to shorten out this index finger, or whichever the finger this is. Huh. I feel like the thumb would be like a little lower. Let me see if you can fade that out a bit. Let's go across this way. Yeah, I think if I can spread out the, or stretch out the thumb, it'll look a little bit more on point. Or I can just make it come out this way, I think. Fade that in. Clean up the hand a bit. There you go, something like that. And then I'll have the string out, and then the yo-yo be attached to it. So you can get the mouth a little cleaner. There we go, something like that. A little bit cleaner. But I feel like I should start like adding shade to the skin. So apparently he also has get this color. Of course, can't forget the ears. Get some marks on the ears. There you go. Keep it simple like that. Now I gotta figure out what color for the shade. Although I do like how it's sort of faded up here. By accident, it's just faded up underneath the hairs. So maybe I could probably use that same background color. And then maybe I'll just like add some down here. Maybe not too much, but just enough that it's apparent. Maybe some more up here. There you go, something like that. So now it's a little bit more rounder. It's got more depth to it. Get some on my hands too. Yeah. It would be important to have it on the hand here. So I can actually tell which way it's facing. There you go, I think that's good. Some over here as well. Oh, I saw in an email today. I got an email from Dark Horse. I'm subscribed to Dark Horse Comics. And in that email, they showed that there's going to be a volume 2 of Hellbound. I was just talking about Hellbound, I think last night during Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate stream. Yeah, Hellbound, the Netflix show, is actually based on a webtoon comic, which you can find the English version of. We're on webtoon.com, I think. And there's a Netflix live-action adaptation. It's pretty good. It's more on the drama side, Korean drama, but it's got some cool gore and kills in it. If anyone's into that kind of stuff. But yeah, man, that show just ended at a cliffhanger. Can't wait for season 2. So volume 2 is being published by Dark Horse Comics, I'm guessing. And I read some of the previews that they had on the website, and I just can't wait to see the live-action adaptation, season 2 of this show. But I feel inclined, now that I know that Dark Horse also publishes it, I feel more inclined to actually check out the comic now. Or I believe it's going to be a digital, both digital and physical release, which is quite cool. But yeah, looking for that season 2, whenever that's going to come out. It's also produced by the same guy that made Train to Busan. And yeah, he took part in making the Netflix live-action adaptation. Let's add some more shade here. I'm actually using the same dark background color, because I feel it's dark enough to actually get it to look as dark as I want it to look. Let's get some over here. I feel like it also just matches the hair. place them under the arms and we should be good. I should add some shade across here. There we go, like that. Should do it. Oh, I was supposed to add like the rest of the triangle down here too. Okay, let's do that before I forget. Yeah, I kind of do remember how some of these pajamas would have it like this. Alright, let's get the color. Man, I probably should have done this sooner. Holy moly, that's a solid color, man. There you go. There you go. Let's see, get it. Why it just defaults like the top color there with the top transparency. There we go. Let's get the borders for that. I feel like I should clean up the legs a bit. So you can do that. So focused. Like carefully going around these edges, get in the corners. Not sure if I'm forgetting anything else. I think there's a zipper that goes down. I think it probably ends somewhere over here too, so let's see if we can get that line down a little further. More visible. Should be good. Normally the zippers across the front would be white, but especially for tunes, it'd just be like a single dark line. There we go. Alright, I think it's time to fix the hair. Not sure what color I should see here. So normally, I think with this, if I'm going with this light blue outfit, or the teal color one. Oh, let me see if I can start to play this again. So if I go with this outfit, the hair color would be more like greenish. But if I go with the white PJs, it would be purple. So I don't know. And there's a version where it's like more green. There's a green and then there's a red hair. Not red hair, but like pink. Like sort of link to the past, sort of pink hair color. So I don't know. I'll probably keep this, keep it to the base of this color, and then maybe add some shade. Then maybe different highlighted purples and stuff. Maybe hints of pinks, not sure. I'll try it out. I'll try out some different colors and see what works. So let me save that. I may add some more clouds around too, but we still gotta add the yo-yo, so it's gonna be a lot. I feel like it would fill up the 3 hours that I intended to go for. Oh, here we go. A darker color here. Oh wow, this is like a good color to shade with. Like the darker I go, like the deeper blacks, not really blacks, but like deeper the darks, like the better it comes out. There you go. It just gives it more depth. I like that. Holy moly, man. See, that's why it's like, it pays off just like playing around with colors. The colors is a whole new world. Like one would be in a state of trying to get used to drawing shapes and stuff, trying to get the shapes down, but once you step into color, it's a whole nother world, another learning process, I feel. Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep it this color. I'll add some more shading to it. Would be the color that I would probably put in the corners or something. If I wanted to add some more dark colors. Yep. Let's get a lighter shade. Yeah, I want to try and go for like a sort of like a Goku hair a bit, shading wise. Sometimes the Kira Toriyama, who was the artist that designed those Dragon Ball characters, tend to go for that sort of shading style. It's always got like a unique look to them, which I dig. He's done art for like Dragon Ball series, Blue Dragon, which is the RPG video game series, and also Chrono Trigger, which I mentioned earlier. Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, those are some iconic ones. He probably did some other ones, but I can't really remember from the top of my head right now. But his art style is always recognizable. Most of the heroes would have the same sort of eyes, triangular shaped eyes, and then the similar looking hairstyle, where it looks like a it's just distinguishable. I don't know how to describe it. It's like tree barks or something. I don't know why tree barks come out, but think of tree barks for some reason. Just the way it's like textured, the way he does it. Man, that really came out really well. Now it's got a little bit more like anime style to it. A little bit of Akira Toriyama. Okay. And then I like the blue, the cyan blue highlights, which is pretty neat. I could probably add some put some more purples in there somewhere. Strips of purple, strips of cyan blue to give it a little bit more highlights. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's give it some hints of blue on tips and stuff. Oh. Oh, you know what? I could probably make this side purple, and then this side would be cyan. So you can get stripes. Man, I feel like I should save, because I feel like the hair is like really important. So once I start adding the shine, It's gonna be challenging to get this all in the way I want it. Yeah, I think the cyan was a really nice choice for the shine here, the hair shine, especially with the dark hair. Let's get it to come up this way. Oh, there you go. Get some highlights in. Man, really liking how it's turning out now. This is like 98% of how I imagined it, before I even laid a mark on the canvas. But actually, I imagined him to be a little bit bigger, like covering more of the canvas, like from top here where my cursor is, and then filling up the almost the entire length of the canvas or height. But then I thought to maybe just like shrink him down to like maybe this much, left center, so it doesn't really, just in case I were to do like a 16:9, it would just be like cropped this much or something. Although the stars, maybe bits of the clouds up to the toe, will be cut out. Oh boy. Oh boy. So far, we're surviving with that fan. Alright, maybe I should add the purples in. Although I feel like it's fine where it is with the cyan. Let's see if we can add some purples to it. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we'll try it out anyway. It has to be like bright magenta, let me see. Yeah, I feel like the, whatever that's happening over here, like off the hair or something. Maybe the face too. The color of space. Just little bits here and there, not too much. There you go, something like that, I think. It's the only way I could think of adding some things to it. Man, I feel like I could add some more highlights to the skin. Let me see. I should probably say this before I continue. Tip of his nose would probably have it. Though I feel like I could make it a little lighter. Some of the fingertips. I feel like there would be like a flash of like fireworks or something, sparkles that reflect off. That's causing the magenta colors. I want to believe that's the case. There we go, something like that. Lightly adding some pinks, some highlights. All right. I think now I could probably start adding the yo-yo. And I think the yo-yo is probably pink too. But I don't think it's in any relation to the highlight here. But it could. I'm gonna make it so that the yo-yo would be glowing. I think that would explain it. Get some more on the hair. Okay. Let's get started on this yo-yo. Save that. Alright, not sure if... I think the white string... Let's see how this is gonna go. Yeah, something like this. Oh, maybe I can get the yo-yo out this way. So that way it doesn't really cover the entire cloud over here. Let's see. I think either way, it's still probably just gonna end up like somewhere in this area. Let's see, try out the yo-yo first. Somewhere over here, I think. I'm not sure how it will look in the thumbnail. Take a little peek. Okay. Yeah, I think somewhere over here. Trying to decide on the size of it. Alright, yeah. Start coloring it in. I'm also not sure what what color the yo-yo is, but I think it's like a reddish. At least I would believe it would be a reddish color. Reddish, magenta. This is like a little bit too pink. Yeah, I need to go for more. Yep, a deeper color, I think. Oh man, this is gonna be a really bright. Face. Definitely would add some lines around it so it doesn't look like a balloon. Yep. I'm gonna have to fix this line later. Now it's gonna look like a Macron, or however they pronounce it. Could make it so it's like more angled the other way, where it's like complete circle. But I kind of want to make it angled so that it's more dynamic and not too flat, you know? Just give the classic Omega shape. Now the prompt for yo-yo tends to pop up from time to time in Scribble, a regular game of Scribble. It's funny that the way they spell the yo-yo is without the dash in this game. But I think regularly it would be spelled with a dash. Because that's how they do it. Or that's how I saw it in the dictionary. English dictionary, man. Alright, let's get some color. Oh, wow, that's very solid. Let's go a little softer down here. Maybe I should add some like highlights to the sides so it looks like it's spinning a bit. I don't like the edges for the yo-yos, unless it's like one solid color all around. And this one probably is. But there are yo-yos that would have like white edges. Alright, let's see. I feel like it needs to be a little more. Right on the sides here. Something like that. Because when it's spinning, it should look a little bit more smooth. Like no textures. That's what I mean. Or less of the textures. Like a spinning object would have the shape. Like a more smoother shape. And you would barely see the textures of the object. If any. I feel like I should also make it shine too, because they're part of a spinning object that would shine, reflecting the light. The faster they spin, you can see the light reflect off the surface. As if a flat object, or round object even. So it's sort of like almost fourth dimensional as a way to describe it. So imagine in another dimension where an object is constantly spinning. That's like a totally different way to see the world, or a world in its own, just spinning at a really high rate, fast rate. Alright, let's make this a little bit more red. Whoop. I feel like this yo-yo is what's causing the glow. I could make it so that, you know, it is glowing. Yeah, let's actually try it. See how it looks. Let me try this here. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. I can make it, yeah. Just like make it like a single layer, like very light layer like this. Just the effect. See, now that is neat. I definitely want to keep it like this. Yeah, this is as big as I can go with the circle. Size like that. I don't think this actually works. Oh, actually no, it does work. I just can't really even it out. Oh wait, I can. Okay, never mind. Holding the shift does work. Okay, well, I just learned something new there. I guess it works with the square too. Oh, cool. Alright. Keep that in mind. Oh yeah, it shows right there. Alright, so I think the string should be. I want to say the string should be underneath, not over. Because normally I would, if I were to do a underhand, unless it's swinging this way, like it's going like an arc like that, I think that would make sense. But it's going like, it's going under, so the string should be meeting up here rather than over here. Over. It should be under it, like on the right side here. So let me see if we fix that. It's gonna be a bit difficult, I think. Okay. Just fade it into the cloud, I guess. And I'll just lightly something like that. You know, readjusting the string. I feel like it probably wouldn't matter, but you know, sometimes kind of want to be technical. So there we go. Let's clean up the string a bit. I feel like the string needs to be a bit more that's okay. Maybe keeping it thin is a good idea. But also trying to keep it smooth. It's pretty important. Mess with the clouds. The clouds were fine where they were. Alright, let's see if we can actually lighten up the string a little more. Oh boy. Try to do as less strokes as I can. Something like that. Oh boy. Alright. Let's clean up again. Oh, I should probably add like speed, like make it look like it's you know, like having streaks as the yo-yos like speeds forward. Let me see if we can get some of this color and lightly give it some streaks. There you go, like something like that. There we go. Even though it's supposed to be spinning, but it's also moving while it's spinning. There we go, something like that. Yeah, I really like the magenta. The magenta really adds to the image. Holy moly. Yeah, coming out really well. Alright, time to save this. Oh boy. Yep, definitely coming out. I kinda want to add some more shine. Maybe like a sharper shine to the top of the yo-yo. So that, you know, give it that solid look. Something like that. If there's any other place that would add colors to, or the highlights. Maybe some down here. Oh. Oh, I see Haku's on. Now she's just put up a fresh command over on our channel. So you can just surprise her with the ad. Ah. Factory. I wonder if that's like a new service for treating streamers. Pretty neat. Very glowy one. So you can add the shape, very light shape to it. Yeah, like something like that, I think. Like a glow. Probably 2 layers. Oh, gotta get the right layer. Yeah, just something like that, I think. Maybe that's a little too much, I'm not sure. I could probably make it a little smaller. Yeah, let's go in. Let's go a little bit smaller. Yep. Yeah, somewhere around there, I think. No, let's keep trying. That's a little too small. Try again. Oh yeah, I think somewhere right there. This would be a lot easier if it was Photoshop, but we don't have layers. Don't have access to layers. Alright, let's save that. Let's see how it looks in the thumbnail. Oh yeah, definitely. Holy moly, yeah. Glowy yo-yo. Or glow-yo. Alright. Now it's coming along. I could probably add some more stars, but I think we have just about enough. Add like smaller ones in the background somewhere. So I'm gonna add some finishing touches. Should be good. Oh, I did a big star like this. I feel like could still add a moon. That's fine. Yep. Oh, that's a bright star up there. Specks of dust, specks of stars. Let's add one right here somewhere. Let's add a little bit. Man, it needs to be a little bit more straighter. I think using the line would be a good idea, but I want to keep it looking more natural. As natural as I can. Whoop. It kind of curves around it. There we go. A little bit of lag. Ba-ba-ba-ba. It's more small. It's up here. A little dust in there. Maybe some that are like faded into the back. Specks of dust. There we go. I could probably also brighten up the star a bit, maybe adding more like a lighter color. Like the centers. Let's see what happens. I also don't want to overdo it. There you go. Get that brightness in there. It just sort of like solidifies the shape of these stars. Really got to get the center of it. Center being the most bright. Okay. Oh man. Really proud of how this came out. I feel like I need to maybe fade out the foot here. Let's see what I can do with the foot here. Alright, fade it through the clouds or something. It almost looks like it's being cut off. Just fade it off. Oh, no, Nicole, I'm not up for games tonight. Nicole would be another Scribble player. I don't know if it shows that I'm in drawing mode or anything. I just saw that invitation pop up now at the bottom. Let me see if it shows the speed, the Steam thing. Wow, it doesn't show the Steam UI, so that's good. So I wrote, I'm in drawing mode at the moment. I'll be uploading. Let's send an emote. The Steam's emote collection is quite nice. I've been collecting a whole bunch of them, but not a lot, but mostly the stickers. Let's see if this sends. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, I don't know if when the next time I'll be playing the actual game for Scribble. Alright, I think it's time I write down my signature into the year. This is what we have so far. I don't know if I want to add more clouds. I could add more clouds back here. Let me see if I can add a couple more. Some lighter clouds. Oh, they wrote back, no worries. They're understandable, so that's good. Yep, get some smaller clouds here, smaller bumps. Oh, this would be where I would add like the magentas to the clouds, huh? Because glowing, it's shining off of the yo-yo, so it should. I don't know. It's a lot of detail already. Man, I'm really liking how this came out. The stars aren't too like showy, but as long as I have clouds in there. Initially, I thought maybe I could add like the mushroom platform for the characters to jump off of. But I think having him up in the sky like this is fine too. It's great. There you go. And like I said, it's gonna come out like 3.5 hours right now. Just about. So going according to plan. Alright. Alright, let me see if I can write my name down somewhere. Probably write it on this cloud here. Probably have to do it in dark. Maybe like background color. Save. I almost went for the solid color. Let's go for darker. Oh man, this is gonna be cutting right through the cloud. I think the number 2, the numbers is like probably the most difficult. Let's get the year in there. It's just so small. Yeah, let me try it again. Alright, there we go. Got our name in there. I feel like I should also fade it into the cloud. Let me see if we can get that. Lightly faded in. Something like that. Alright, it's saved. I don't know if there's anything else in this image that I want to fix or add. There you go. I'm gonna have to turn on the AC after this. Celebrate. I feel like I should have turned on the AC a while ago, but also need to hydrate. Wow, 3:30 on a dot. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna step away for a little bit, take a short break. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Got the AC on. It's cooling down now. So yeah, little Nemo drawing. This is gonna be turned into a time-lapse video, and I'll likely upload it to, you know, all the places, get it posted. Oh man, really like how this turned out. I feel like I should maybe darken the eyes though. I don't know. Maybe using the dark color of part of the hair. Maybe use that to fill the dark parts of the hair, or the eye, I mean. It is fun. Right. You can look around. I'll leave it, because the thing is, I tend to just download the stream. Like once the stream is over, I just download it, and then that's what I use to edit the time lapse. And leaving this bit here extended would make it so that the end of the time lapse would have the still image of the drawing in view. So that's good. Also, let me add some what's the chat? It's an extra 10 points. Yeah, normally the art streams aren't that popular. Like most folks are here for the games, especially when it's like a retro game or something. But lately, it's mostly been Monster Hunter games. Oh, I actually posted I posted the link to the stream over to the official Little Nemo Discord, and I think one of the devs mentioned, oh, it's sleepy time, or bedtime, yeah. Mr. Dave. Oh wow, I didn't realize that Pete from Animated Gucci is also part of the Discord. He's a team member. Oh man, that's cool. I see his Discord name now. Pete Bro with a 0. That's awesome. Well, I'll definitely have to send this image over to the official Discord. So that's where the all the fan art is going to be posted. And there seems to be a lack of fan art so far. I mean, there's a few here and there, but like, doesn't seem to be many people posting as much. There was one yesterday, which looks quite nice. Even included a bed. It's pretty much, it's pretty cool. The emotes that they have for the official Discord is pretty neat. I like the bordered little emotes. White borderline. And there was couple other fan arts posted. In July. Or I should say a few, but there's only very few. It's not really an abundance of fan arts posted yet. Yeah, I'll definitely post mine soon. And I think the submissions go on till next, like 5 more days, I think. Yeah. So I should be good. I may just start up with like a still image. I'll probably do a time lapse, have it posted. Whatever. It's also a Q&A. Q&A with the with Dave about the Kickstarter and stuff. You see Bon Bon, Princess Poppy, and many others. Which other characters do you hope to see in there? Yeah, there's a lot of discussions about the new Little Nemo game. Pretty neat. Oh, there's also an alpha testing period. I wonder if... Okay, so you mentioned that the alpha is quite a ways off. The sleepwalkers are eager to get their hands on something. Especially since there's a build out there in the wild. Some things to note though, the build I got out to content creators is custom content put together just for the demo. Hence why I called it a pre-alpha. Doesn't represent the content that will ultimately be the game, whereas an alpha will be much closer to what the game actually is. We'll still likely have lots of missing assets and content at the start. So it'll be a while. They try to get better version of closed demo to Sleepwalker's hands. Sleepwalkers, I think that's the tier of Kickstarter, I think. Alright. Interesting. Man, I can't wait to like really demo. Give this demo a try. Whenever it comes out. But yeah, I think it's slated for next year, I believe. Alright, cool. I think this is a good time to wrap it up. So tomorrow, Thursday, I think I might want to hop onto Nintendo Switch Sports, so I can get the next set unlocked. And then Friday would be... Wait, is it Friday? Saturday? I forget which day it was that I do Nintendo Switch Sports, but I kind of want to get Nintendo Switch Sports in before the new set arrives, so I think it would be Thursday, right? So Thursday? Either Thursday or Friday. We'll see. But I think Nintendo Switch Sports is definitely on the horizon. Again, really soon. Because I want to get it before the new set arrives. But we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I think you know, might do some other, maybe Fall Guys. Maybe Fall Guys on Fridays. I'll try to get it installed on the computer before I hop on for Friday. But we'll see. I'll figure it out. Anyways, yeah, thanks all for dropping on by, chit-chatting, and hanging out while I do some digital art. This is it for me tonight. I'm gonna take off, so have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night and or day. I shall see you in the next one. Later.